Chapter 21. Burn the Steak and Your Memories. Reliving childhood memories or attempting to charge into the halls of hell headfirst with just a tissue dampened with water. By the time my better half and I had crawled out of this once-upon-a-time delectable family restaurant, close to $80 down and with nothing even remotely fun to show for it, we couldn't decide which it was. Chalk it up to a good idea that will never, ever be repeated. In my halcyon days, this was a very popular family chain restaurant, full of awe and wonderment, and you'd relish the twice-a-year visit with the grandparents and the like. Dinner and a soft drink? We never get the fizzy stuff at home. Part of the appeal for a place like this was that you could stuff your face with everything, and there was just about everything on offer. The salad bar had a better selection than your local market, and if you wanted to, you could just rock up and order a plate for said salad and pasta bar, not exiting the premises until you had to be rolled out by your fellow diners. As tempting as that was, however, for just a few dollars more, you could order one of the main meals, including steak selections, and get the salad bar for free. So, at a loose end one night while on holidays, and looking around for any semi-decent eatery, we decided a trip down memory lane was in order, and gave this family restaurant, who still shall not be named, the revisiting treatment. Although I can tell you, it rhymes with Dizzler. Before you knew it, we were at the registers ready to order. "We will destroy some steak tonight," my stomach cheered, and before you could say, "Wait, what animal did that come from?" we'd ordered the steak and calamari, and the steak and asparagus spears respectively. Armed with visions of devouring a tender slab of something that was once cow, smothered in mushroom sauce of course, we ran into oddity number one. I'd ordered a vodka lime and soda. The guy, who looked like he'd just been born a week ago or so, gave me a glass with just straight vodka in it, and then instructed me to walk to the other side of the restaurant to pour the rest of the drink into the glass via the drinks dispenser. Apparently, while I'd paid for a vodka mix, I had to make it myself. If that wasn't fun enough, the looks I got from everyone who'd lined up with a refillable glass, for the low price of only $4.95, thought I was freeloading with the spirits class. Yes, that's right, I obviously order shots of straight vodka and try to steal lemon, lime and soda wherever I go. Waiting for either a sign of heavenly redemption or our steaks, whichever miracle occurred first, we opted for an all-out assault on the salad bar first up. Chicken, spinach, noodles, sauces, and God knows what else went flying in mad abandon. I'm sure I accidentally sliced through some kid's arm and adding it to my plate in a hurry. Not that I'd notice. I was that hungry. As I was tucking into salad plate number 2, a waiter appeared, informing us our steaks would be out of the kitchen in about 10 minutes. In the meantime, he'd get us some complimentary cheese bread. Well, the bread arrived shortly after, and mere seconds later, so did our steaks. However, it was at this exact moment that all hopes of a delectable steak dinner became dashed. Any resemblance to the picture of the steak shown on the menu had well and truly disappeared. As I lifted it up with my fork to see if they'd cunningly concealed the meat under the char-grilled thing, taking centre place stage, I began to worry that someone had carved off a selection of tyre from our hire car and baked that for a bit. It looked nothing like meat, part of a cow, or edible in that order. Any old miner worth his salt would be proud if he chipped this thing out of solid rock. I thought that was pretty bad until I attempted to digest the calamari, which suspiciously looked like the deep-fried and battered rubber bands out of a teenager's braces. It looked to be the Guinness World Record holder for the world's smallest calamari, and tasted more like what holds your fridge door in place than anything that once lived under the sea. Once again, a massive difference in appearance compared to the picture that graced the menu. Juicy selections of squid, lovingly battered and lightly fried. Luckily, the asparagus on the better half's plate did vaguely resemble the spear-like vegetable, but her steak was in just the same level of despair as mine. Dragged through hell, stripped of its soul, and smashed with a sledgehammer. And then they cooked it. Bless my wife, though, as she humorously suggested we order dessert there, in an attempt to rectify the carnage on the plate. But no, enough was enough. Knowing this place and their prowess so far, they'd probably march out another waiter with an ice cream scoop, complete with a 5-minute lesson on how to use it. Next time, give me a place where I don't have to play bartender and mix my own drinks, where I don't have to play zoologist to work out what I'm eating, and where I don't have to sign over my house to order dinner. Sorry, younger version of me, we should have left those fond memories in the past where they'd stay untarnished.